Barca training ground again. This is a younger field over here. I think it's kind of 7v7. I've noticed that all the clubs have these little rubbery things. They use them for all sorts of drills, you know, and there's loads of them. There's loads over there. Espanyol is exactly the same. 11v11 turf pitch here, followed by another grass field over there. And like I say, that yesterday, like we were talking about, that's where the first team train. As you pan over, we're back to the field we were at yesterday. This is actually, I think, their U12 team travelling in one of the team's buses. So again, like we were talking about yesterday, this is kind of like a Wembley way where everybody comes in. Been really impressed with the facilities and how open they are to having visitors in. This is that immaculate field we saw yesterday. This is where the U19s were training. You don't mind having a kick around on that. It's fantastic, fantastic. So yeah, just on the game yesterday, we watched Espanyol U16s against Barcelona U16s, which was a top of the table clash here. I think whoever won it stayed top of the league. Barcelona were the better team first half. Espanyol come into it with 2-1 up until about 5 minutes left. Barcelona got the equaliser. The result suited Espanyol more, but what I noticed in the game is how much the ref let the game flow. They were so competitive, they were so physical, so technical. It was a fast game, but the ref let it play. And the culture here allows for competitive games. You know, if this game was played in Canada, foul after foul after foul. And that's a problem, because if ever our players get the chance to come over here, it's going to be a huge culture shock. And like I say, the standard, as you would expect, technically off the charts. We actually watched Barcelona first team last night, and again they take things to a new level. They have a formation with the ball and a formation without the ball. So with the ball, they went into kind of a 4 diamond 2 as such. Honestly, it took me about 20 minutes to work it out. Without the ball, they went kind of into 3 at the back, and this is that way that leads to the badge here. There's some more fields as you pan over. Always have the sprinklers on, even on the turf. Everything's slick. So yeah, we're just waiting for more games. I think there's a show of games on today. This is the younger field here. Obviously it can be converted into an 11v11, so the sprinklers are on for the young uns. They're able to get the spray cans out. On most of the pitches as well, they kind of have like a gymnasium at the end, and like a hut. So we've noticed that on pretty much every pitch. So yeah, no, it's as you come out here, again, this is where the first team will train. Nobody can get access in there. It's very private. We've been allowed access kind of everywhere else, and this is that way leading towards the badge where all the offices are. That's where Luis Enrique's office will be and all his technical staff. But yeah, on the game yesterday, they I think they must have played about 4 or 5 formations in the game. We picked up a lad, Sergi Roberto. I think he's a young lad that's just come through the club. He was actually a centre midfielder by trait. Without the ball, he was playing right back. With the ball, he was playing as a number 8/number 10. So you worked that one out. But again, it took me a good 20 minutes to figure out what was going on. And this is that next level of coaching. Right, this is what it's about. So yeah, we're hoping to get a couple of games now. I think obviously the games must start at 10 o'clock. All the teams